KET Speaking. There are 2 tasks in the speaking house, and yes, you can do it. In the first part, the teacher will start by asking some questions about you. Simple questions like, what's your name? Where do you live? Be sure you know how to spell words. Then the teacher will ask questions about a topic. So you need to learn vocabulary related to different topics. Now let's talk about some tips. Listen to the questions carefully. So be sure to understand what the teacher is asking. Answer the questions, giving relevant answers. Try to extend your answers with reasons and examples. We're going to talk about this later. And ask the teacher to repeat the question if you don't understand. Here are some questions for you to practice. The first topic, school. Some examples. Do you like going to school? How many subjects do you have at school? What is your favorite subject? So let's pay attention to the last question here. Do not answer with only one word. For example, biology. Try to explain and give reasons why you like biology. Questions about home. For example, how many people are there in your family? Do you have a pet? How often do you do housework? Now, in this last question, if you don't, just tell the teacher about that. And who does the housework in your house? Hobbies and interests. For example, how often do you surf the internet? Are you interested in shopping? Travel. Have you traveled to another country? Which country would you like to visit and why? Sports. Do you play any sports? What is the most expensive sport, do you think? What do you do to keep fit? Free time. What do you do in your spare time? What did you do last weekend or yesterday? What are you going to do next weekend? Now pay attention to the auxiliaries here. The first question with do refers to the present. Second question, about the past. And the last one about the future. So listen carefully to the question before you answer. Other topics can be about clothes, food, health and fitness, friendship, everyday life. You can have a look at their handbook that Cambridge has about all the topics. Now, in part 2, you will have to talk with the other candidate. The teacher will show you 5 illustrations representing a topic. You will have to discuss the activities, things or places illustrated. Here's an example. The teacher will say, here are some pictures that show different hobbies. Do you like these hobbies? Say why or why not. As you can see, there are 2 important questions you have to pay attention to. The first one, if you like the hobbies, and the second, why or why not. So you will have 5 pictures. Look at these ones. Playing games, playing musical instruments, playing football, reading books or magazines, painting. And here are some useful phrases, as you need to ask questions to the other candidates. It's very important that you know how to ask the questions. For example, do you like? Are you into? Do you enjoy? Are you interested in? Do you think painting is an interesting hobby? What do you think about reading books as a hobby? Now, if you answer affirmatively, here are some examples of how you can do that. I like, I love, I enjoy, I'm crazy about, I'm into, I'm interested in, I'm fond of, I'm keen on, I'm good at, I'm a great fan of. Now, if you don't, this is what you can say. I don't like, I hate, I dislike, I can't stand, I'm not into, I'm not interested in, I'm not fond of, I'm not keen on, I'm not good at, I'm not a great fan of. Now, if it's something that is not that you like but that you don't like either, what you may say is, I have mixed feelings about, or I don't really care about, or I don't mind. Now, here are some useful phrases to show interest. When the other candidate talks about something that he or she likes or doesn't like, you can use one of these phrases. For example, really? Is that right? No way. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's awful. Oh, that's good. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Wow. That's amazing. That's incredible. When you finish, the teacher will ask both of you a question like this. So, which of these hobbies do you like best? So now that you have talked about the 5 pictures, you decide which of these hobbies is your favorite. Well, the teacher has more questions. The teacher will ask you 2 questions based on the same topic. And here's an example. Do you prefer to spend your free time alone or with other people? Why? Which is more fun, playing sports or watching sports? Why? So that's the end of the test. No further questions.